So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special, unique for us choosing ones today. You are a generational cost breaker. This is something that many of us need to understand about us. This is something serious that many of us choosing ones who have automatically figured out who we are. You have to be bold no matter where you go, because the truth is that a car that carry a heavy load are the car that people always look much on, meaning that the more equipped you are, the more people will fight you. I'm not talking about being nice, this or that, because no matter how good car is, if there is nothing authentic about you, nobody will do what will look on you. People may like you, but what is in you that will make them to keep watching, that they will get? You get what I'm saying? All I'm trying to say is that the reason why people keep attacking you, either through your brothers, through your sisters, through your relative, because most of these our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our nephews, our nieces, the reason why many of them are attacking us is not because they know, but the demons, the witches are the one using them, because empty vessels are the one that the enemy always occupied to fight. That is why the Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities and powers. Meaning that Christ have automatically understand that we are not fighting against flesh, but there are people whom the demons are using their own flesh to operate. That is why you need to understand that the more powerful you are, the more people will do what will hate you. Because the reason why many of them will hate you is because you are not carrying the negative energy, or you are not having that demonic power that they have. And the worst part of it is that annoy them. The worst thing that annoy them is that you are the one that God have automatically raised to break every yoke. Meaning that there are some family today, no one have ever done some certain things. There are some family today that this is where their father ended, this is where their junior brother end, this is where their uncle end, this is where they know their limit. Let me put it in this way: they accurately know that this is their limit, this is where they are called to be. Nobody can go up, nobody can go above this. This is just the limit. But there are still those who God have called, that you are not called to be limited in this space. You are called to go higher. Your calling is higher than these ones. So the moment some demons understand that you are a David and Esther, you are a Gideon and Moses, you are Esther and an Elisha and Elijah, you are Peter, the upon you I will build my church, that the gate of hell will not prevail. What will happen is that they will start to attack you. They can use all kinds of things. They can use even your loved ones. They can even sometimes they can use marriage that you are into. Trust me, the devil can use your own relationship to attack you, to fight you, in order for them to get you, because they believe within themselves that the moment they are able to distract you, they can strike. This is why we should not be bothered no matter what you are going through. This is why we should not grow to that point of trying to place God second in our life, because you are the generational curse breaker. And this is a gift that is higher than all gift. Because think about it. If not because of Moses, the Israelite will also be in bondage. David was the one that God used to break that generational limitation, that their place of living, their place of joy, they were not able to reach it even after many years. They were in Egypt. They were not able to march to the promised land. But it was Moses who do it. And before Moses arrived, there were a lot of battles. Is it in the palace? Is it the one that David did? That they chased him away from the palace? So that is why you need to understand the reason why you are having all kinds of attack on your way is because of the fact that you are made to sit with high men. Think about the life of David. Yes, before David become a king, do you know how many battles that David fight? When David was a sheep keeper, nobody trouble him. When David was taking care of the sheep of his father, nobody know him. But the moment the light opened, he was able to kill Goliath by the grace of God. That is when the enemy start to fighting, meaning that is when even the chosen one among them start to fight him. Because trust me, it was God that chose King Saul. It was the same God that chose him. But Saul starts to do what? To fight against what? Against David. Why? Because you have to understand that even among what the chosen ones, there are still what? Judas Iscariot. Even among the chosen ones, there will still be someone who will envy you, hate you, because you are highly favored. That's why I tell us, not everyone that are telling you choosings are choosings. There are those who claim to be a choosing. So as long as you are the one that God have automatically raised to break that cause, people will hate you. They will fight against you. They will do all sorts of things. But the thing is that you are not going to be limited. You are not going to be destroyed. You are not going to be terminated, because no matter the battle you go through or you encounter, you involve, you will always be the winner. You will always come out in flying color. And this is why a lot of people who have did all kinds of things to stop you from breaking that limitation. This is why many of them are so filled with anger. This is why a lot of people are accurately mad, because all their effort to limit you end up not being perfect or not being able. That is why a lot of people today are angry, because many of them are just like wondering, why is it that you are the one to liberate others? Why is it that you are the one that God have choose to do what they can do? Why is it that you are the one that God have already choose to terminate things that have not been going through? Because there are some people who will sit together. The reason why they are sitting is just to make sure they see you go down. It's just to make sure you are not able to do what God have called you to do. But what pissed them off is that all their effort to stop you from not being able to break that generational curse, to change that narrative, hurt them because they are not able. It is something that annoys a lot of people, because you keep doing what they can do. You keep breaking things that they are not able to break. You keep changing things that they are not able to change. Remain blessed. May God bless you.